Thank you, everybody, for tuning into our interview series, Inspiring Change, getting up close and personal with the stars of Wellness Universe. And our star today is Suzie Daggett of Dear Source. Hi, Suzie.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Did I say your last name correctly, by the way?
Yes, you did.
Oh, good. I was practicing saying, I hope I got it right. So let's just jump right in and tell everybody what your Facebook page is and what the mission of it is.
Well, my Facebook page and my webpage, dearsource.com, are a reflection of what I believe and what I do in the world, which is to connect people to source energy, which is absolutely everything. It is all. You call it by different names. I call it source. And it is what makes us tick, and it is our soul. And I am just like really loving where the soul lives and where the ego lives. And I love to help people distinguish the two. The ego is so important. It's so much a part of us, but sometimes it can just put barriers in front of us. No, you can't do that. Oh my gosh, nobody's ever done that. That's not my cultural construct. No. Where the soul's giving you whispers all the time saying, oh, come on, let's try this. Let's do this. Let's be happy. Let's go sit outside. Let's walk in the grass. Let's not marry that guy. What about that? A few people have had that one.
That's perfect. Let me ask you a question, because that was always one of my greatest challenges, was figuring out when it was soul, figuring out when it was ego. And then I finally realized that for me, soul is when I feel really just comfortable with a decision, or, where there's no hesitation. And anytime I feel slightly uncomfortable, I know not to make a decision. And I don't know if you would call that ego or not, something that's, trying to challenge.
I think that you're right on it, because the soul whispers to you and the ego shouts. So when the soul whispers loving thoughts, kind thoughts, calm thoughts into your ear, try and listen. I teach the 4 elements of the intuitive process, and they're pretty simple. It's always practice. And I also teach a really good way to get in touch with your soul and your ego. And that's, again, a really fun thing. It's to name your soul personality and name your ego personality. Oh, wow. So I have these Q&As with my soul, Claire, and my ego, Posey, and they answer the same question. And it's just fascinating where they come from, because the soul will always encourage you. The ego will always discourage you.
So
the
then
soul will always be
why
proactive.
Do you embrace?
The ego will always be reactive. No.
Got it. So
that
why?
Help?
So you mentioned right at the beginning that both of them are really important. So if the ego is really reactive, why encourage the ego to be there in a way?
Well, we have to have an ego. The ego helps us live in our body. And this body is really important. It keeps us upright. It keeps us breathing. It keeps us in this physical earth. The soul is the thing that the element that lasts forever. Always, and it's eternal, where the body, this beautiful bag of bones, is here from 0 to 120 years, and that's it. But the soul, the driving force of who we are, is what is continuing, and it's on the other side already as well as it's here. That's why it can help us. But you do need the ego. Many people like to dish the ego. No, get rid of the ego. Right. The ego is important, because you have to hear what it has to say, but you don't have to pay attention.
Okay, I get that. So I'm curious because you are in the wellness field, and really trying to inspire people and help people find their best within themselves. What does wellness actually mean to you?
Being in the moment, being present. Once you step into that woulda, coulda, shoulda worry, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What am I going to have for dinner? You're out of the present. And when you're in the present, you can enjoy what's around you. Even if it's funky, even if things are going wrong, you can still learn from those things that are going wrong and say, how could I do it better? An instance is my Posey ego personality. I ask everybody to give a name to an acronym to the letter. So the Y in Posey is yellow-bellied. That's me. When I am in my non-confrontational, no, I don't want to confront anybody because I want to be the nice little girl. When I recognize that in me, I say, how would Claire do it? Claire would do it with clarity, with love, with awareness, with reality, but not to hurt somebody, but to stand in your power, your soul power, not your ego power. That helps a lot.
Beautiful. So it's obvious that you do love being there for people and guiding people.
I do.
So if you had an opportunity to say you had the whole world to help and to guide, and you were on a stage and you had a world stage and a microphone in front of you, what is the one message or thing that you would want to say to the world?
This is how I end my book, with this saying. My book, Pearls, 52 Contemplative Insights. Be kind to yourself and to others.
Love that.
Because when you're kind to yourself, what are you doing? You're being present. You're feeling yourself. You're being in your body. You're being in your heart. And when you're not kind to yourself, you can't be kind to others. So you have to start first with you and then spread out the love.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. We at Wellness Universe really appreciate your presence here, and we're honored to have you as part of our community. So thank you.
Thank you, Shari, for the opportunity to be part of your beautiful world you're creating for all of us. Thank you so much.
Of course. And tell our audience before we go where they can find you exactly. Give me a website. Give me Facebook link.
The website's the easiest, dearsource.com, and the Facebook is Facebook.com/dearsource.
Perfect. Easy enough. So everybody go find Suzie Daggett and connect with Claire.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.